When people get exposed to our spiritual exercise program, I hear the same common question all the time. How did you design that? How did you come up with this style of spiritual programming, if you will, or exercise? In other words, how did you put it all together? And all glory be to God and the power of the Spirit. But what I'm here to share with you is the key that I've discovered to actually getting the most out of life when it comes to spiritual growth. Are you ready for it? Here it is. The word is variance. It's all about variance. Variability is the key to true growth in life. And we know that from a physical perspective. If I give the athlete the same basic task every single day, they will improve in that task over time to a point. And then at that point, they're just gonna plateau and they're not gonna really become better at that task. Now we could keep working on it, but what happens when I give them something new? Well, when I give them something new, the body goes, wait a second. We're moving from this over to this. Whoa. We've got to make some changes here. We've got to get ready. And fitness is really the byproduct of being exposed to a number of variables. You can vary the reps, you can vary the load, you can vary the work, right? All of it can be varied. Variability is the key to physical growth. And variability is also the key to spiritual growth. You probably just didn't see that. And here's why. Because we get caught in the routines of spiritual life that become ruts. And then all we do is we do the same thing over and over again every single day. We wake up, maybe have a little prayer time. We get out our Bible app or our Bible or whatever it is, and we're gonna do 10 minutes of Bible study. And later on, we're gonna pray before lunch, and then we're gonna listen to a worship song, and then maybe we're gonna have a little conversation with God before we go to bed, which is amazing. Until you wake up and do it again every day, and that's what you do. That's your routine, but it's become a rut. And here's the challenge. You're being held back from true spiritual growth because you don't vary your spiritual exercise, because we're not thinking that way. But what if we did? What if we said today we're gonna read the Bible and we're gonna meditate, and tomorrow we're gonna sit into silence and stillness, and then we're gonna do some meditative prayer on Wednesday, and then we're just gonna go for a nature walk on Thursday, and we're just gonna observe all that God's created. You see, that variability is the key to accessing more of your heart so that you can give more of it to God. Variability is the key to true spiritual fitness. So what are you gonna do? I mean, you could go out on your own and you could be like, hey, I'm gonna put all of these exercises together in different combinations, which would be amazing. Or you could just sign up and get our daily spiritual workout delivered to you. Every morning, we send it out super early in the morning by email. And if you like that, you can get that and sign up and start incorporating the variability of spiritual exercise into your life. Here's my challenge to you. Just try it for 3 weeks. I promise you, at the end of 3 weeks, you will notice a difference in your spiritual life. You may not be more spiritually fit in 3 weeks, but you will have been exposed to spiritual exercises in patterns and combinations that you haven't before, and you'll find that variance is the key to the fullness of life.